Greetings. In this video we are going to look at how you can add different visual design components in Microsoft Word to make your report more visually appealing. Okay, so first off, we come after opening either your report or Word document. You come here to insert, and on insert we have different elements, and we're going to see each of these, how we can add them into a Word document. So first, a table. If you have any information that you want to represent in table form, you come here to insert table, and then this is where you select from, and you can select the different basing on the number of rows or columns that you want. So for now we'll go with this. Yes, so after putting that, then you put in the different sections of the table that you intend to have. So you can have here name, then you put different titles of the items here, have country, you can add occupation. Okay, so you go and fill in these different terms. You can begin with Edward, institution, country, I'll put Uganda, occupation, journalist. Okay, so you can go on and fill accordingly, according to the details that you've put. If you want to add another section to the right here, you come and click here on the last one, and then you right click, to be able to, and then you come to insert so that you're able to add a column to the right. Okay. And as you can see, it has been created. Then you can add any other detail of your choice in this column. So beyond that, there are different styles of the table. If you came up here and you clicked here, you can see that we have different styles of the table depending on color. So you can pick the color that best suits what you're going to represent. This is also dependent if, as an organization, there are colors that you would want to work with predominantly, so you can come and select from here. You can go with this for now. Yes, so basically this is how you can make you can have information in a table form. Okay, so having looked at that, we're finished now a table. So we'll go back to insert here, and we look at another component which we have here as shapes. Shapes are really also very good in terms of visuals, in terms of how you can represent information. So if you come here to shapes and you clicked, you'll see that there are a number of shapes here that you can use at your disposal. So depending on the purpose, we have arrows here in case you have any information that requires you to, if it's like a process and you want to have an arrow from one to the next, you can, after selecting the arrow, you can draw it. Okay, and this is where it is. If you want to change the color of the arrow, if you right clicked on it, it will bring you this menu here, and then you come here to fill, and you can select different color for the arrow. So I'll pick on this one. As you can see, it has turned green. Okay, so I'll choose another shape again so that we can see. I'll pick now this rectangle. So if I select the rectangle and I draw it right there, you could probably want to put a title of some information. So it's going to be like a title of a report or a subheading. Basically, you want to make it visually creating, so visual appealing. So as soon as you draw it there, and then within you can type text. Okay, you can type text to ensure that you can put a title there. in caps, put December performance. Okay, and if you highlighted the text, you can change the font from here. You put it in Times New Roman, increase the font size. Okay, if you want, you can also change the color of the text. So you put it in red or white, make it more vivid. And you can move the shape here and decrease its height from here. And just like we did for the arrow previously, you can also change the color of the color of the shape. So you click there. So there are different ways through which you can really work with shapes to ensure that you have a good colors, good outlines, and ways in which the shapes are being presented. So as you can see, you can select a color of your choice and the shape will turn into that color. Okay, so we have so far looked at shapes, and now I'll just come back here. I'll go back to insert. So we have looked at shapes. Now the next item we want to look at is smart art. Smart art are also good design elements in case you want to represent an information visually, graphically. I would recommend these two for use. So under smart art graphic, I'll come here. So here are different smart art graphics that are on display. If you want to represent any information in a list form, if you click on list, you'll see the different types of lists there. Process, the same, cycle. So depending on what really you want to represent. So I'll go with cycle for this, and then I click on it. Then I choose the type of cycle I want, then click OK. So as you can see here, we have our smart art graphic, and we can begin editing to put content. So first, you can either edit from here or from this box here. So I'll put in production. Then I'll go to the next one. And go to. So basically, you fill in each of those to ensure that all of them are packaged. Okay, so if you want to add, let's say, another circle, either after or before this one, you click on the circle, then you right click on it, and then you see here where it's add shape. So you can either add shape after or before. So if I clicked on add shape after, you'll see that it has brought another shape after. So you can do that depending on the number of circles that you want in this cycle. Then to change the color of this cycle, once you right click on it, then you come here to format shape, or you can come to fill, which is here, shape fill, and yes, you can change the color of that. So you can change the color of each of these different circles within. Okay, and there are also more styles. Change colors here. If you want to change colors, any that you hover over, you see that you have a different array of colors that you can change Then we also have different design styles of this cycle. Once you click here, you can see, once you hover over any of these, you can see that the style changes. Okay, so I'll click on that, and as you can see, it has changed. Okay, so we have looked at smart art. Now we want to look at one more item, which is how to add in charts and graphs. So once again, I'll come to insert, and then we have here chart. Under chart, you can see that it has different chart types that it brings. So depending on what you want to represent information, you can click on each of these, and then you see an example of how they look like. Okay, area, there are quite a good number of different chart types here. So I'll go select with pie here, click on pie, then click OK. As you give it a few seconds to load. Yes, so as when the chart loads, it will open also it will also open in Microsoft Excel, where it shall help to input the different values of information that we want to put here. Okay, so up here is our title. You can double click and change it. Okay, and you put let's say, this is dependent on the information. You can put here, for example, number of students. Then we start entering data. So you can put in primary 1. Then you put the number of students in the next box here. So you can edit that and put 20. And below, we put secondary, then you edit this, the number, then you put below university, put here 40. Then put here tertiary, then I can put here 60. After doing that, then if you press cancel here, you will see that the chart has entered that information. As you can see, the lion's share is with university. Sorry, yes, with tertiary here. Okay, so to make any changes here, if you right clicked, you can see you can change the chart type from here. If you want to edit the data within, you click here and it will be able to edit the data, or also in Excel as well. So if you clicked here, you'll see that you'll be able to make any changes depending on what you want to input in. Then there are also different chart designs. If you came up here to chart design, you can see that first of all we have colors. In case you can change the colors of your chart. And then we also have here in the chart design, either you might want to display percentages or even to show the values. So this is where you come and you're able to add these different components. So in a nutshell, those are kind of visual components that you can add as you're coming up with a report, so that your work really is visually appealing and can communicate better visually. Thank you.